Hey everyone, good evening. How are you guys doing? This is Melissa Jakes, CEO and founder of Rescue Event Planning, also known as Olivia Popo Live Events. And we are live day 4 of 30 here on the Going Live challenge for 30 days. Hashtag event tips. So I'm coming to you to give you day 4's event tips. And this one is how to brand your event. And when you're having an event, especially when you're selling tickets, it's just not about the content. It's how do you brand it to get the attention and to get the attendance that you need. So here's a few tips on what you can do, right? So one is create a tagline. When you think of like TED Talks, their tagline is ideas worth spreading because they have multiple speakers that come that spreads different ideas. When you think of Rescue Event Planning or Melissa Jakes, you think of one, she will rescue you, or two, the Olivia Pope of live events. That's a tagline. So think of something that will be a nice tagline to go along with your event name. Talking about event names, let's say that you need to have that, right? Like we need to know what type of event you're having, okay? So make sure you have an event name that follows your target audience. Whereas like Broccoli Fest, everybody knows if you're in the DC area what Broccoli Fest is about. And so you automatically know what type of target audience you're going to be marketing to. So know what your name is and know what your target audience will be to make sure that name matches together. The third thing would be create identity. That's either with a logo, with imagery, with fonts. When you think of Walmart, it says Walmart, but when you think of that, the font, that's Walmart. We all know McDonald's, the golden arches. That's the font. That's the imagery. So think of something that will be catchy to know that when you're doing something annual every time, that we know exactly what this event's about, right? And so then the last thing is so important. I talk about it all the time, whether you're doing an event, whether you're posting on social media, you guys, hashtags are everything. They're life. So make sure you're using your hashtags. And make sure you're doing hashtags that people can follow, that they can follow your event. So every year, if you're doing an annual event, then you can do your hashtags, right? And so every time I do my lives or whatnot, I make sure there's something hashtag event tips, hashtag event planning. But for your event, you want to make sure it talks about your event. I tell my clients, even for their weddings, for their 40th birthday party, we have a hashtag for that. Make sure you have a hashtag that people can then look to see for your event, because especially if you're doing something that's annually and continuously, or you're doing multiple series in different states, you want to make sure there's something that people can follow. So number 1 was creating a tagline. Number 2 is making sure your name matches your target audience. Number 3, create an identity, whether it's logo, imagery, fonts. And then number 4 is hashtags, keeping it simple but noticeable. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for day 4 of 30 with my event tips. I hope you guys have a great evening. Put your comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you planning an event? Do you need help? I'm always here to help you. Send me a message and follow me on the rest of my social media platforms. At Instagram, it is at rescue_events. Thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for day 5. Bye.